Pleasant day to everyone. I am Mary Grace Pelayo, and the literary text that I will be sharing to you today is all about Elegy for a Tortoise by Christine Godinez Ortega from Region 10. Biography of Christine Godinez Ortega. Christine F. Godinez Ortega completed her undergraduate and graduate studies in literature and creative writing at Silliman University and postgraduate study in creative writing at the De La Salle University, Manila. She is head of the National Literary Arts Committee, secretary of the Subcommission on the Arts, director of the Elegy National Writers Workshop, and director of the Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology or MSUIIT, Office of the Publication and Information or OPI. She is a writer, journalist, cultural worker, and faculty at the Department of English College of Arts and Social Sciences. She received the Ample Lifetime Achievement Award for Literacy Education and the 2016 CMO Asia Award for Leadership in Education, year 2017. Region 10, Northern Mindanao and Cebuano, Amihanang Mindanao. In Tagalog, Hiligang Mindanao. In Maranao, Pangutaraan Mindanao. It is an administrative region in the Philippines designated as Region 10. It comprises 5 provinces, which is Bukidnon, Camiguin, Misamis Occidental, Misamis Oriental, and Lanao del Norte, and 2 cities classified as highly urbanized, all occupying the north-central part of Mindanao Island and the island province of Camiguin. The regional center is Cagayan de Oro. Lanao del Norte was transferred to northern Mindanao from Region 12, then called Central Mindanao, by virtue of Executive Order No. 36 in September 2001. It is blessed with natural wonders, large protected forests, white sandy beaches, coral reefs, and sheltered bays rich with aquatic life. It is accessible and a strategic location for trade. Most of northern Mindanao's inhabitants are Cebuano speakers and have Visayan ancestry. Is sent regularly celebrating different causes as one whole community shows the citizen of Region 10 value camaraderie and friendship. The vocabulary words. First is pierce or having holes. Second is beak or the bill of a bird. Next is bore, to pierce with a turning or twisting movement of a toe. And last is creases, a line, mark, or ridge made by or as if by folding a pliable substance. So now I will read the poem of Christine, which is the Elegy for a Tortoise. So the first stanza is, in Sikihor I watch some old men hunt the tortoise. His scroll of a half a century poisoned upon that moment. Yellow folds on brown. I saw the face, the beak that bore the creases of the good years. So, in the first stanza, we will come to know that a group of old men in Sikihor hunts a tortoise. A tortoise actually is a land-dwelling turtle. The fourth line of the stanza describes the tortoise as of advanced years or simply old. The line, I saw the face of the beak that bore the creases of the good years, further proves that the tortoise being hunted is very old. Second stanza. And when the oldest man raised his remaining strength, the head of the tortoise rolled. It rolled and stopped and watched. So, in second stanza, elaborates the killing of the tortoise. The oldest man gave all his strength to blight the life of the tortoise, specifically removing out the tortoise's head, which subsequently rolled after the brutal act. The last stanza. The old man broke the shell, the bolo pierced the lungs, severed the heart perhaps. Before I closed my eyes, I raised the tortoise and his tear to straighten the curls in my looking glass. So, in the last stanza, happens to be the moment when the oldest man's bolo has struck the tortoise. The severed heart might simply be an anatomical description of the evisceration of act of taking out the heart. However, it can mean more than that. It can refer to man's heartless, merciless killing of the tortoise of a persona's heart, being moved to the scene that unfolded before his eyes. So now let's move on to the summary of the poem. Elegy for a Tortoise proceeds in a simple narrative form. The poem tells quite simply about how the persona witnessed a group of old men in the island of Siquijor hunting for a tortoise. The poem tells us that the setting is at Siquijor, a province in the Philippines located in region 10 Central Visayas. Siquijor is a province that has magic, lots of it. Long ago, Spanish colonizers called it the Isla de Fuego, or Island of Fire, due to the glow of the multitude of fireflies that would gather nightly. So the theme of the poem is loss, reflection, and transient nature of life, and fleeting nature of life, and the inevitability of morality. So, Elegy for a Tortoise is a poignant and reflective poem that centers around the theme of loss and the passage of time. The poem serves as a lament for the death of a tortoise, exploring the profound impact the creature had on the speaker's existence. Through its elegiac tone and deep introspection, the poem invites readers to contemplate broader themes such as the fleeting nature of life and the inevitability of morality. So the poet captures a sense of grief and nostalgia, painting a vivid picture of the tortoise's presence. The loss of the tortoise symbolizes the loss of a connection to nature, serving as a reminder of impermanence of life itself. The poem prompts the reader to reflect on their own mortality and the importance of cherishing and appreciating the natural world. Within the elegy, the poet also delves into the concept of time. The tortoise, with its slow and steady existence, represents a counterpoint to the fast paced nature of human life. Through this juxtaposition, the poem emphasizes the need to pause, reflect, and appreciate the simple beauty of the world around us. The poem suggests that by slowing down and nurturing a deeper connection to nature, we can find solace and meaning in the face of loss. Furthermore, Elegy for a Tortoise invites reader to contemplate the lessons that can be learned from creatures such as the tortoise. With their age and wisdom, they embody resilience, endurance, and the adoption of tortoise becomes a metaphorical guide, reminding us to cultivate patience, wisdom, and harmony with the nature world. In conclusion, Elegy for a Tortoise is a thought provoking and emotionally resonant poem that mourns the loss of a tortoise while prompting the reader to reflect on the passage of time and the profound impact of loss. It encourages us to embrace a deeper connection with nature and to cherish the simple yet profound lessons that creatures like the tortoise can teach us. So that would be all. Thank you, everyone.